just wish that the default, you could change it to video.
It's off. Sun's out, guns out.
Party Reptar.
Okay, so where did they get all the dinosaurs?
They catch them. Come on.
Then you gotta start doing.
We got some ants hanging out inside there. They decided it might have been meal time, but they chose the wrong place to be. Boy. Wow, we're missing that sunset. Hey everyone, welcome to day 74 of What I Learned Today, and I'm back from Lost Lands 2018, and here is what I learned from the experience. This is not just one lesson that I learned a ton, so I'm just gonna lay out everything that I experienced, everything that I learned. So Some background information. My dad and I went to Lost Lands this year, 2018, for our first time. And we've only been to one music festival in the past, and that was Orion Music Festival in 2013 in Detroit on Belle Isle. But neither of us have ever camped and gone to a music festival before. He got really into dubstep around that time for Orion, and I was already into electronic and dubstep a lot, but he got really interested in it. I kind of fell off from it a little bit, but he stayed really strong, and for his 50th, he wanted to go to a music festival, and he really likes Excision, so we decided to go to Lost Lands. So we've been preparing to go to Lost Lands for a while now, and finally the day came Thursday where we drove at 6 a.m. to get there nice and early so we can find a nice camping spot. Thursday was an interesting day because they had a pre-party to go to where it was back-to-back artists, about 7 or 8, or I mean, I don't even know how many. But that was the first day that we were introduced to the vibe of music festivals. I'm not shy to say that we weren't a part of that community and we didn't know how to vibe with everyone. But Thursday night was a great introduction for us to the community at large. And we got a chance to really integrate ourselves and break ourselves into the community. Like, for example, the community is very chill. Oh my goodness, the most chill community I've ever seen in my life. I mean, if you're talking like 60s hippies, like if you take that chill vibe and apply it to a group, you'd find it in this community. And just when everyone's around and they're enjoying the music, they just don't care about other people. Not to say that they don't care in the way of like, I'm going to do something bad to this person, I'm not going to care. They didn't care in the way that they didn't mind what other people were doing. Each person was out there just to enjoy the music and have a good time, and they didn't care how other people expressed themselves or what they did. They just loved everybody and was there and present. On Thursday night, I mean, it's known that a lot of people wear some really weird stuff. A lot of women will just wear like pasties or almost nothing, and guys will wear just like a loincloth. And on Thursday, me and my dad kind of looked at that and be like, oh, why would they want to do that? And we were like kind of judging. But by Friday, we were vibing with the atmosphere so much that it's not that we didn't care about that. We just didn't mind. We were like, okay, yeah, you do you. And I don't really mind. That was the transition from Thursday to Friday. And that was our biggest transformation, was between those 2 days. And by Friday, we were ready to vibe. And on Friday, we were totally in on it. We went to the festival 2 separate times. The camping was separate from the festival. It was probably like 10, 15-minute walk to the festival. And Friday, we finally got to experience it. And it was, we actually got down into the pit. We were VIP, so we had an area where it was like a little bit removed, where we could be a little bit away from everyone else, but we found an entrance to go right up to the front of the pit, and wow, we just had a awesome time. I mean, we finally got the vibe, and we just started dancing and moving with everyone, and it was such a freeing experience that night to finally be a part of the community and find that vibe. And then at the end of Friday night, they played Jurassic Park on the giant stage and screen, which was just, wow, that's so cool. Saturday was a little bit different day. Friday, we kind of wore ourselves out a little bit, and I myself wanted a chill out day. So we went to one of the stages that had a bunch of artists in a row that we wanted to see. So we were going to be there for like 7 hours. We brought blankets. I fully understand what people mean by vibing. Friday, I got it in an energetic sense, but Saturday, I just chilled out. I was laying on the lawn, and I could see the pit ahead of me with all the people dancing. You know, I was getting their energy and all the people sitting around and just watching the music unfold and the energy. I was feeling them. I was just getting everything. And I love the picture that's this thumbnail that my dad took of me. And that stage is putting out 500,000 watts of bass, and it is just heart, body pumping loud. And I'm just laying there totally chill. totally mellow, totally chill, not a care in the world. And it's just, I got put into such a chill mood. I mean, the whole time, even when we were waking up in the morning, we'd sit down in our lawn chairs outside the tent, and half an hour at a time, we wouldn't say anything to each other. And our neighbors would be doing stuff, and we'd like look over and they're doing something weird or whatever. And I'm just like, whatever. It's whatever. Like, it was the most chill 4 days of my entire life. And they were so chill that even after we were driving away from the festival, just the little stressors felt like my world was ending, which is the most bizarre thing. Little stressors like my phone not working the way it should be felt like my entire world was dying and exploding and my life was over. That's how chill I was this weekend. For a first-time music festival goer, it was an amazing experience. And also, it's hard to ignore the fact that we were surrounded by people generally 20 to 30 years old, and I was there with my dad, who was 50, and nobody minded. I mean, we were there. We weren't trying to stick out or anything. We just wanted to be there, be present, and hang out, and nobody minded at all. It was just a freeing feeling to have a whole thousands and thousands and thousands of people all committed to this idea of acceptance and expression. People talk about being free from what other people think of you and just getting energy and vibing with other people on a normal basis, but I really saw it firsthand and experienced it firsthand at Lost Lands this year. So like I said, for a first-time goer, wow, it was an amazing time. And also, one of the most bizarre juxtapositions is everyone was so chill, but there was a huge amount of people in the pit up front just headbanging to this music, right? They're going absolutely ham and raging to this music, but then they can just go off to the side and just hang out and chill. It's so bizarre that there was so much energy going back and forth from people, yet the whole entire mood of the festival goers was chill. So it was just an amazing experience. If you've never been, I would highly recommend it. Find some people that you know that have gone. All the preconceived notions that I had going in were entirely false, and I just thought, y'all look ridiculous. This is silly. This is some hippy dippy crap. And after being there and experiencing it, wow, it was, I don't want to be dramatic and say life-changing, but my perception of things has definitely changed for the better. And for someone looking on the outside in and seeing, I mean, just dubstep music itself is like ridiculous to some people. Like, some people just think that music is just ridiculous, but it's just about a feeling and energy. And for someone who's usually a little bit more conservative emotionally and just like in general, it was really cool to experience that firsthand and meet all these people and just have a great ass time. So about this channel, I'm very sorry for not posting for the last 4 days. The last time I had a video uploaded was Thursday. I know it's taken a long time. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I tweeted out while I was at the festival my plans for this weekend, basically. And last episode, I did talk about not knowing what my upload schedule would be. What happened when I got to the festival, Friday, I knew that I should have made a video, but I wanted to fully commit to the vibe of being there, and I unplugged my phone, not literally, but I turned off all notifications from my phone. I didn't have this watch that sends me notifications on me at all. I basically, I mean, there was no cell reception anyways, so I was pretty much disconnected, and making an episode while I'm there each day would have pulled me out of that vibe, and I don't think I would have had as good of an experience being there and enjoying myself if I had to make those videos. So thank you all for being so patient with that. I know this is a long one. I'm trying to combine the weekend into one day, so I appreciate all your patience. And after this video, this upload schedule is going to go right back to normal and everything is going to be great. So if you made it this far, you might as well hit that subscribe button and tune in every day and comment down below a life-changing experience you've had in the last year. Leave that comment down below so we can all learn together and grow together. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow. We see a dinosaur in the woods. There it is.